Okay, so we don't have any, like, I guess we do have the skills. Okay, so we have skills here that are based on level, which is important, but yeah, attentive influence increases max influence a little, focus increases focus, and machine gun lets you use a silencer rapidly. So we got all that stuff. The handbook is just options and all the regular everythings. And the difficulty is what it is. Let's start.
First, a simple explanation of the class trial. The outcome will be decided by your votes. Vote correctly and only the blackened will be punished. But if you vote incorrectly, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate instead.
Hey, do you guys really think that one of us killed Hero?
Of course.
He's going to knock the culprit!
I'm not the culprit either! Only degenerate males would commit such an act of violence. We've already ruled out half the suspects? Shit, this is gonna be fucking easy!
We can't rule out suspects that way. We need to look at all the possibilities.
Agreed. But what to discuss first? Suspicious places, things, people?
Keo looks creepy. That's suspicious enough for me.
I really don't like you.
Speaking of suspicious people, how about that one with the strange title?
Oh, you're talking about the ultimate supreme leader, right? That's super suspicious.
Should you be saying that about yourself?
Now, you'll all have a chance to assert your innocence. Okay.
He kind of feels like the Byakuya character, but he's not stuck up enough.
Where should going to begin?
Just gotta tackle the suspicious stuff one thing at a time, right?
So Kokichi's talent and Kyo's face are both suspicious. I could strip them both butt naked with my magic, but my MP's low right now.
He's so weird.
A night in the dorms would restore your MP, but the trial would be over by then.
First, we have to determine what is suspicious and what is the truth. In order to make that clear, how about we start by going over the case?
I agree. If we sort out the details, we might figure out which parts don't add up.
I see.
Stop making that
Then
face.
let's do it.
Also, I have her backpack. It's great. Beside the culprit. Not just my life, for everyone else's life too. Class trials begun. As things progress during each class trial, non-stop debates will occur. During non-stop debates, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions in their statements. So yeah, you have to use the truth bolts together to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bolts you found will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use L to aim and fire with triangle. Aim for the gold words displaying their statements. Those are the weak points. There's a chance lies or contradictions are hiding within those weak points. Remember, this is a possibility, so it won't always work. Also, it can be refuted by correct truth bullets. Compare everyone's statements to truth bullets you have and shoot your truth bullets at the proper weak point. Also, the pink words are called white noise. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these, so think of them as obstacles. You can silence them with X. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. Notice if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so be careful. Basically, if you find a weak point, try shooting a truth bullet. I almost forgot. The new element new to this game, you can, not new to this game, you can concentrate to slow time down, which was in the first game, but they will have weak points. If you hit the correct truth bullet on the V point, you get a V counter. V counters improve the score you earn, so that's good. Score gives you mana coins at the end, and you can use that usually to get stuff to give to classmates and things, but yeah. Controls are start, so give them a look. So let's, yeah, first round. Yeah, so we just have two truth bullets here.
He was a classmate of mine.
Sounds like the victim left Hiro and the suspect Makoto knew each other.
Everyone here is a potential suspect.
The murder happened in Kaede's room, right?
More precisely, in Kaede, Makoto, and Hajime's. The three main characters' room.
Even more precisely, he was in the bathroom.
So that hero guy must have been taken by surprise while he was in the bathroom. He didn't
I
even
don't
have a
think so.
chance-
I don't
No,
think so.
that's wrong.
There is evidence of a struggle, sir.
Hey, Kaito. About the room where the murder happened. I think they fought in there. Isn't that right, Kirumi? That is correct. I entered Kaede's room once before the incident and twice after. Prior to the incident, the room was slightly dusty, but after, it was in a terrible state. Just as Kaede said, we can presume a struggle happened in that room.
Okay, so that room wasn't such a mess to begin with, then.
Kirumi, you went into that room too? Yes, to clean it. I do this for all the dorm rooms. But I did not see the culprit or Hira. I plainly saw Kirumi going in and out of the dorms. She was only in each room a short time, and I didn't hear any sort of struggle. So I think it would have been difficult
The
for
monodam
her
in the
to kill Hira
background.
then.
Which two people fought in that room? We must first make that clear.
The two people who fought in the room were... Yeah, so you're in the yeah, it's gonna be us here in the culprit.
I get it. Of course, it was Hiro and the culprit.
Huh? Really?
Who else would it be, dumbass? You got shit for brains or something?
Well, you know, she has a
Who
point, you
calling
know?
a dumbass? I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Don't raise your voice like that.
Wow, she really has an inferiority complex.
Stop chit-chatting and keep
Or at least, like, low self-esteem.
Hey, don't lock me in with that idiot. You're talking to the gorgeous girl genius, Mew Iruma.
Yep, you two should be lumped together. Your statements are on the same level.
Judging from the state of the crime scene, after struggling with the culprit, Yasuhiro ran into the bathroom. But the culprit chased after him and killed him. That's the most likely chain of events.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Well, Kaede, continue where you left off.
Wait, why me?
Kokichi, don't single out Kaede. In a class trial, everyone needs to contribute.
But you know, if we just have Kaede talk the whole time, this might end sooner.
You seem awfully wary of Kaede. Do you think she'll incriminate herself if we let her talk?
It's not just Kaede I'm wary of.
The discussion won't move forward if we all just point fingers. Like Shuichi said, we need to talk about all the possibilities.
Yeah, what he said. No way Kaede's the culprit.
Kaito, this trial won't go anywhere if you don't suspect anyone.
Cut it out, you degenerates! You're holding up the debate.
Yeah.
I believe Hajime is correct about the circumstances of Yasuhiro's murder. What we have to determine now is the murder weapon.
The weapon that took Hiro's life.
You sure? Cause Miss Andre over there looks like she could pummel a dude to death. Let me make this perfectly clear. The art of Neo-Aikido is not used for murder.
Uh-huh.
If I had to fight off a male, I'd just throw him across the room. That, still might kill someone.
Gonta
Got a point.
could maybe use fists as weapons, but then Gonta would be no gentleman.
And he is wearing a suit,
You're
guys.
calling yourself a weapon?
I mean, have
There
you
was no
seen
indication
him?
the body was punched. I don't believe fists were the murder weapon.
If you can't tell, the trials are like the voice acting heavy part of the game. But that's kind of good.
You don't have to be a genius like me to know that knife was the weapon! A knife?
Was the murder weapon in his abdomen really a knife? Okay, so this is a new thing for this game. In scenes where you have to deduce an image, in this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. The game, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the L stick to move the cursor and delete the piece with the X button. Pieces will be erased and 2 more of the same color are connected. The adjacent pieces will then change color in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can remove all the pieces from an object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. When all the pieces on top of an object are gone, you can select the object as the answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's one piece left, you can press the X button repeatedly to break it. It'll incur a time penalty, so don't just button mash! It might sound complicated, trust me, you'll get as you play. We await your response. Also, if we go to the evidence in the Monokuma file, victim died, fatal blow was a stab wound. Yeah. So I don't think there are no other noticeable wounds, so, you know, just something to keep in mind. Mind mine. Let's try to do this right. Kind of screwed up here. Did a lot better on this last time, let me tell you. It was not the dumbbells or the
didn't stab Hero in the stomach
crystal
with just
ball,
any
which
knife,
are references to previous game.
but specifically
This is
a kitchen
previous
knife,
games,
right?
whatever. The first game.
Really?
Yeah, I caught a glimpse of it too. That was definitely a kitchen knife.
That's pretty suspicious. Maybe you just saw it wrong.
How could I see a kitchen knife wrong? Everyone knows what those look like.
Yeah.
A knife? I do remember seeing a knife in the kitchen. That could be it.
I see. An excellent deduction from the ultimate detective. Well done.
It's not because I'm a detective. I'm still in training.
You really don't need to be a detective to know that the knife came from the kitchen.
Either way,
Maybe it came
it's
from the knife
exactly
store.
what Shuichi said. One kitchen knife is gone from the kitchen.
Then the one who took the knife from the kitchen is our culprit.
Dun dun dun.
Jeez, who cares about the murder weapon?
What do you mean, who cares?
We can already guess who the culprit is. There's a super duper huge hint already.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the murder scene?
What?
Atua says the occupant of the room where Yasuhiro was killed is the culprit.
That too is crazy.
Well, you say the occupant, but Makoto, Hajime, and Kaede were all in that room.
Wait, you're suspecting us?
Well, the murder did take place in our room. It's understandable that you suspect us. But I didn't do it. It might have been our room, but I never even went inside before the murder.
I didn't either.
Okay. Did you?
I definitely didn't do it.
Yeah. I like how all the
After
protagonists just
Monokuma
have that
told
one
us,
hair
I went
sticking
to that
up.
room for the first time and saw Hiro dead.
The murder scene was in yours and the other's room. Also, you were the first witness. If you don't have evidence to prove you're not the culprit, then you're still suspicious.
No way.
Ugh, I already told you it's not Kaede. Suspecting her right off the bat is so mean.
Hey, you're the one who brought it up.
Did I ever say Kaede's the culprit?
it makes sense to suspect the first witness as the culprit. But taking shortcuts like that won't get us the best result.
Yeah.
Maybe. But coming from a suspect still sounds suspicious.
But like Hajime said, we can't afford to get caught up in assumptions.
Because when you make assumptions, you may. Wait.
This is a test.
Huh? I agree with Hajime. We still have many questions about this incident.
As long as there is room for debate, it is rash to decide upon the culprit.
That's right. If we give up now, the class trial will end.
And we'll all die.
Gonta not good at tough subjects, but Gonta will work hard for everyone's sake.
That's right. We need to work together so we can overcome this class trial.
Everything's gone smoothly so far, but...
Huh? Did you say something, Makoto?
No, it's nothing.
Either way, we've got 3 main suspects now.
The culprit is not necessarily among them, but they remain suspicious.
It's not any of them. I believe in these guys.
Well, right now, they're the most likely culprits.
Oh, maybe one of them took the knife from the kitchen?
If that's the case,
It
that
was
would be
actually
pretty
us.
suspicious.
If we can determine who took the murder weapon from the kitchen, that would clear Kaede of suspicion.
First, we should listen to Kaede and the others' testimonies.
That would be best. I'm certain they've been longing for the chance to speak.
That's right. Kaede, are you okay with that too?
Yeah, we have to at least try.
Whoa! Wait a second! I'm all for lively debate, but I won't allow Keiji Kaede to participate.
What?
What? Why?
Cause STFU, that's why.
Jeez.
What does that mean?
It means it'll stir the fun up. Get it?
Oh.
Right now, the fun's just simmering.
Anyway, instead of Keiji Kaede,
We're gonna have someone else deliver their testimony instead.
Just make a shit ton of excuses for why you're not the culprit.
Okay, but before all that, what am I supposed to do? Is it magic? Do you want me to unleash a deadly explosion spell?
No, I don't think we need magic. We need to talk about the kitchen knife. Like, did you see that knife? What happened in the kitchen and dining hall? Anything?
Oh, maybe I can help. Alright, I guess I'll just do it then.
Kaede, I'll leave this to you. I want you to discern our voices.
now
Wait,
it's
what?
time for a new segment to begin. The Mass Panic Debate.
I'm not the culprit.
It's gonna be a pain after all, huh?
No, 3 people are talking at once. Everyone's clamoring to prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom, as opposed to a panic at the disco, I guess. And I'm pretty sure that that's a reference. It's time. You'll now be thrown in a mass panic debate. During the mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time. Rain comments just like a non-stop debate. You're just hearing triple the opinions. Simple, right? Don't get cocky. The mass panic debate will also have loud voice dialogue. It's when one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice that blocks out everyone else's arguments. Even if you see a weak spot, you can't refute it. What do we do? Well, that's what you're thinking, right? Luckily, it's just like white noise. Shut them up with the silencer. After that, all their arguments will be audible again. Sort through everyone's opinions, find the lie or contradiction, and refute it. You can also use the V counter. So if you're confident, give it a shot. Thank you for your time. Sincerely, System. Yes, we have Tenko's account and the kitchen knife. So let's just check out quickly. Tenko's account before the buy discovery. Tenko's in the kitchen. There's still time. That's here. Blah blah blah. Addition, someone went in the kitchen while they were having in the kitchen knife. All varied sorts. Okay.
Went to the kitchen.
In the dining hall.
There's no way I could have gotten the knife.
She was teaching me the difference between real magic and a magic trick.
It was just the two of us there for my lecture.
I believe your lie is there because we know that there was someone else that came by.
Wait a minute. While Tenko and Kimiko were in the dining hall, there was one other person who went in there too.
You drink by yourself? No, I was with Himiko. She was teaching me the difference in magic tricks. They're here together and the body discovery announcement was made. Did anyone else come? I think so. It was a male, but I didn't care. Yeah.
Isn't that right, Tenko?
Yes, that's true. But I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was. I was too focused on Himiko's lesson to notice the exact degenerate that showed up.
Yeah, you even said you weren't interested because it was a man who walked in.
I'm not a man, so I'm innocent.
Did you see who came into the dining hall?
Yeah. Now that I think about it, someone was in the kitchen. Someone who's no longer with us.
Is that... When you have to deduce how things are connected, Psych Taxi will start up. The objective of this move is to gather the letter cubes to form the question. Use the X button to accelerate and left stick to move left and right. By picking up letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you complete the question, you'll head toward the escort that has the correct answer. The right answer, they'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens. There'll be other cars on the road. If you hit those, your focus energy will take damage. So yeah, you can use R1 to slow things down. So this is like kind of like the surfing from the previous game, or I don't remember what else the other thing was. I just like the billboards on the side. It's just very psychedelic, which I guess is why, you know. Who is not here? It's me, isn't it? Yeah, thinking game. So who's not here? The victim. Boom! And then we start the next segment. Next question. It's pretty basic, but you know, it's still fun. If you miss one of these, you get more chances later. It just takes more time. You're graded based on time and things like that, so that's why. Who's the victim? I wonder, is it me? Am I the victim? Thinking time. Who's the victim? Yasuhiro Hagakure. I wonder what happens if you fail. I have not tried that and I don't particularly want to.
Hero's the one who went into the kitchen?
Uh-huh. There's no mistaking that dumb hair of his.
Then the one who took the knife from the kitchen is...
It's reasonable to assume that it was the victim himself, Yasuhiro Hagakure.
Hagakure.
Whether it was for self-defense or murder, however, remains a mystery.
That guy's a wuss. I don't know why he would have taken the knife in the first place.
Yeah, that weird. You know would stab himself in own stomach.
Or would he?
You're clearly out of your element. I already have this whole thing figured out. That Asuhiro dude totally stuck himself in the gut, which makes this a suicide, baby!
No, that's not possible. As we already discussed, there were signs of a struggle in that room.
Oh, you know
He resisted at the last second.
Just testing you idiots, in case you'd forgotten.
Uh-huh.
It seems that the culprit took the knife from Hiro and used it to kill him.
You mean culprit could be person who not bring knife?
Too bad. I guess Kaede's still suspicious.
And so are Makoto and Hajime. Maybe we're thinking too hard. Isn't the first witness suspicious after all?
First witness? You mean Kaede?
Suspicion now falls upon you, Kaede. Do you have an explanation?
Hold on, I didn't do it.
It's in my other suit.
Look at her shake like a fucking rabbit. Just relax. This'll all be over once we reach the climax.
What is this, a Bayonetta game? How do I convince everyone?
You're the culprit, aren't you?
No, that's wrong!
Yeah, you've got that wrong.
Oh? The two leads just said their catchphrases! Finally, this is getting exciting!
I believe you, Kaede. You're absolutely not the culprit.
Don't give up now, Kaede. You can't let it in here. For all our sakes, and yours too.
Makoto, Hajime.
Kaede, don't give up hope. Keep going and you'll be able to reach the truth.
You're right. And that's what I wish for too. But how do I prove my innocence?
That's fine. I guess my decisive testimony will help us find our culprit.
You know who culprit is?
This is
That
not
means
gonna go
everyone
well.
not have to get punished.
Oh boy.
Then, after we hear Kokichi's statement, we can take the rest of the day off. I can finally go back to my warm, familiar bed in the dorm. Huh? You're used to it already?
Kokichi, if you had information like that, why didn't you tell us sooner?
Well, if I said something that important right away, that wouldn't be much fun. Anyway, the culprit is Makoto.
Huh?
This guy reminds
What
me
are
of
you
Nagato. He's just a jerk that kind of stirs up trouble. I guess Byakuya was like that a little too. That's not possible. Makoto wants to believe in me. I want to believe in him too. Might be able to help him if I lie. Do you hear that? A lie? In my game? It's more likely than you think. Telling a lie in a class trial, but sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, don't worry, there are no lies in this tutorial. From here on out, there will be times in debate you have to lie. Before you had to refute the lies, but now you'll have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? See, here's how it works. Select a truth bullet like a normal non-stop debate, but when you hold a triangle, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. You can use a lie bullet or to argue or agree with someone's statement, become a perjury. Statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. If you miss with your lie bullet, you'll take damage, so be careful. You can't V counter here, but you could also pull off a V perjury. And that would be awesome. So try that. Thank you muchly. And now...
May we hear your testimony?
I saw Makoto leave that room by himself, I swear!
Yeah, I didn't do the counter, but we're gonna lie and say by himself. What are you talking about?
Ever since I woke up in the academy, and up until the body discovery announcement, I was with Makoto the entire time. So Kokichi couldn't have seen him.
Yeah.
Kaede, you'd rather choose a lie than the truth, just to protect Makoto?
What?
Do you have any proof to show that I'm lying, Kokichi?
Nope, none at all. I lied about seeing Makoto.
Why, you... Don't mess with us!
For you to make a false statement when our lives are at risk, I am not amused.
Yeah, so we lied to point out the fact that he was lying.
Why beat around the bush like that?
'Cause it's fun!
Because it's still not clear where Makoto was before and after the incident, right? Oh man. I totally thought Makoto would talk if we started accusing him.
So that's the new the big new mechanic in this game, is that the lying is going to be a big thing.
Oh yeah! After I heard the body discovery announcement, I checked out the rooms. Kai Idiot was all by herself, and Makoto wasn't even there!
It's weird that they would split up after they found out a body had been discovered. I don't get why you would do that. Can you explain, Kaede?
You wish
Nope.
to protect Makoto. There is beauty in such a wish. But Kaede, your lie is far too fragile and fleeting to protect anyone.
Well, excuse me for trying.
Sorry.
Kaede, tell lie?
I just ruined his belief in mankind.
Thanks for believing in me, Kaede.
Yeah, no problem, kid. Remember that next time I need a lie. Of course, I hope that never comes.
We just got dragged around by Kokichi's lies. We didn't clear a single thing up!
Meanwhile, your remaining time is slowly but surely dwindling.
Huh? There's a time limit too?
Of course there is. No one wants to watch a literal non-stop debate. That shit's boring.
Hey.
Hell yeah! We'd have to rip and tear into your huge guts just to make it entertaining!
We know that Hiro brought the murder weapon, the kitchen knife, and fought the culprit in Kaede's room, where the culprit took the knife and killed Hiro.
We haven't narrowed down the suspects at all. Kaede and the other two are still suspicious. That hasn't changed yet.
What a pain. Kaede, just confess already.
I don't need to confess just because it's a pain for you.
Atua says that Kaede is the culprit. I think we should
We
listen to him.
I miss having like Akane. She was a great character. I really like the cast of the previous two games. They might suspect Makoto instead. Anyway, we've discussed this even further. What other clues are there?
It can't end like this. No one wants it ending like that. So, Hajime?
Leave this to me. Everyone listen up. Like we said, Kaede isn't the culprit.
Do you have evidence that proves that?
Also, I don't tolerate lies from anyone, but especially not from degenerate males. Got it?
Well, now we're gonna find out the truth,
No
hopefully.
lie. I have the evidence.
I hope it's good evidence.
Something was dropped at the scene of the crime. Right, Kirumi?
Ah, the hair.
I
Okay.
think I know what you're referring to. It was on the ground, but what about it?
There's something else. Kaede, you know what I'm talking about, right? Something off about the crime scene?
Yeah, the handle of the knife.
That thing left on the ground, and the fact that something was off about the crime scene. If we put those two things together, we'll have all the facts.
Is that...
Wait! That's it! I won't let you go any further! Why? Because this is just the demo!
Oh, come on! Yeah, I had that exact reaction when I first played this. I was like, really? You're just right? Come on, you can't do that to me. That's so cruel.
I look forward to seeing you guys start your real killing game semester.
This is the end of the demo, guys. I think I'm gonna have to cut this into 3 or 4 parts.
How was our acting?
It wasn't too shabby. I especially liked how convincingly you wasted everyone's time.
I was a little worried about the end there. Hope it was exciting enough. Well, since we got through it smoothly, that's it for today.
Smell you later.
Good job, everyone.
It's so meta.
Good job. See ya.
It's beautiful. But yeah, so I'm gonna go play.
Wait for me!
Oh yeah, you're not dead. I'm gonna go play the. Don't forget to tell them the most important part. That's right.
This is an announcement.
Load the demo, saved into the full version, you'll get a special reward. Better save it. But yeah, so my impressions, this game is, I'm really looking forward to it. Man, oh man, am I looking forward to playing that. And I'm going to do that right now, actually. Let's save over the, yeah, why not. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this thing, and I hope you guys check out the game, or if you haven't played the series, check out the series, please. It's on PC now, and there's a PS4 version of the games, and it's really good. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. So long. Farewell.